The metaverse combined with NFTs is going to be the biggest money-making opportunity of your lifetime. Probably much, much significantly bigger than the dot-com boom. And I don't know how to put this nicely. I don't know how to put this sweetly. If you are not taking a ton of time to deeply understand how this boom is going to look, where the investment opportunities are going to be, you are a moron. I don't know how else to describe you. I don't know how to be nice about you. You're probably a Cardano holder asking your girlfriend's boyfriend for permission to eat ham out of the fridge and if you can use the internet past 9 p.m. And the answer is no, because you've lost too much damn money lately. However, if you're a person who's interested in actually making a lot of money over the next few years instead of participating in a cult, what I'm gonna do in this video is break down everything I've discovered by researching metaverse, NFTs, and crypto gaming for a very long time, and show you all the places that I'm looking to invest in and what this world, what this investment is going to look like. Because if you're aware of what the metaverse and how these business models are going to look, there's a lot of really obvious places where they're going to spring up at. And if you're thinking, and if you understand these, you have to also understand that the companies that are going to be in the top of the S&P 500, the biggest companies in the world, the top crypto coins, these will be metaverse. It's a chance to invest in the future Amazons, the future Facebooks, the future biggest businesses in the world. Well, they don't even exist. The future coins when they're at a $500 Bitcoin point. This is where almost all my focus is going. That's why I created Neo Tokyo, to create the best network of people building it, because I live and breathe this stuff. And so I wanted to get this video out because I'm really excited about it. And we're still so damn early and not many people understand it. I'm going to give you everything I know that will hopefully make you deeply understand it by the end of this video, or at least know where to start looking. Now look, I'll talk about some specific projects and examples at the end of this video. However, if you're looking for the things that I'm investing in and the plays I'm making in the metaverse, what I would do is I'd follow me on Twitter at ZSSBecker, because it's way easier for me to make a tweet than go and make one of these giant videos. So that being said, guys, I don't have much jokes today because we have too much to talk about. So let's just get into it. So first and foremost, what is metaverse? What is the use case for this thing? Well, there's two types of metaverses, and we're in the first phase of it right now. And this is where metaverse is actually just a word. Okay, it's just a word that you can stick in front of anything to get people to pay you tons and tons of money. It can be pictures of cats. Okay, it could be a virtual house that Snoop Dogg lives in but will never actually participate in. The ability to dance with Snoop Dogg in VR, man, I've been looking forward to that since I was 12 years old. It could be Arby's melts. It's just a matter of time before Arby's is like, you know what? Meta Arby's melts. These go for $5,000 a pop and people will gleefully pay it. It is the coolest thing to ever happen if you're a person who wants to get rich quick. Just put Meta in front of everything. Or tell people something Meta is coming. They will just open their pocketbooks, bend on over, and let you in the ass. And so in this case right here, Meta is cool in its own right. But what I want to talk about in this video is the future of the metaverse and why it's going to be such a huge investment opportunity. And once we get past this nonsense right here. So what you have to understand is we're going to see two phases of the metaverse. And this is where the actual teaching stops. No more jokes, okay? We're going to see, just like the dot-com boom, where we see 90% of everything be worthless crap. Okay, like remember pets.com, yada yada. Most of the things we see being sold as metaverse right now, they're not going to be around. They're simply not. And where we're at right now, I believe in this phase is about right here. I don't think we've seen the metaverse boom yet. And so you should be really preparing for this right now. But what's going to happen is this is going to crash. And then just like in the dot-com boom, the things that actually have value and customers and a business model are going to rise from it and go to parabolic, crazy levels you never even thought. For example, during the dot-com boom, everything went up, everything went down. Amazon, Facebook, Google, all these actual companies that actually make money and have business models, they rose from it. And if you snatched on any of these ones right here, you have the best investment ever. You're set for life. You're the dividends from, it's just nuclear awesome, okay? And this is the pattern it's probably going to follow. And so the first thing I want to talk about in this video is how this investment is probably going to look. And don't fall into the nonsense that's happening right now, or at least don't believe in it. Just buy into it, make a lot of money, and wait to reinvest the money in the stuff that comes out of the ruins of this nonsense that's going on. Just like the dot-com boom, just because there's a website and someone says .com on it doesn't mean it's going to last forever. Okay, there's a lot of people who see this coming right now and they're just like, hey, how can we be as rich as Mark Cuban and sell all of our stuff to Yahoo at the top of this bubble right here? There are people trying to do that, and that is their goal. Let's focus on more so this right here, and more so where the narratives are going to be at and where you can make a lot of money. So in the spirit of things, what the hell is actually the metaverse? People stick the name Meta on literally everything, but what it actually is the ability is a combination of certain things. It's digital technology, such as VR and AR, which AR being where you can, say, put a contact lens in and see and interact with things digitally in the real world. And VR, of course, you being able to put on goggles or in the future just connect your brain to something and be able to interact with it in virtual reality. Those are the two realms what will be taking place in. The first one, more than likely, going to be a lot of AR and a small mix of VR when it gets way more convenient. But of course, when Elon Musk and Neuralink or similar things to that allow us to solve the biggest issue that comes with VR, which is moving around. Currently, it's just, you can't do it without a huge set or a treadmill or something. It doesn't work. Once that's solved, you're going to see the VR aspect of it go absolutely nuts. So this is what it's really tied to right here. But it's also the combination of two big revolutions that are happening right now. And this is NFTs and the ability to transact with currency digitally. In short, digital ownership of assets. Now, NFTs right now, most people's understanding is it's a bunch of pictures on apes and people screaming about how comically rich they are from their grandmother's basement. That's most people's understanding of NFTs. All right, there's people saying, oh, these pictures don't have value, they don't have this, whatever. Okay, the real power of NFTs is being able to validate ownership of something. So for example, like the title to your house. You have a title to your house. That title is obviously not your house, okay? Just because there's a piece of paper that says you own the house and this house is yours doesn't mean that the house is actually yours. It's a bunch of wood and stuff constructed all together. It's the same thing as NFT. But an NFT is actually just a contract that shows the creator of the contract or owner of this asset transferred ownership of it to you. It's not actually even the asset itself. For example, NFT pictures, you don't own the picture. You don't even have access to it. You have a link to the picture. But what you have is the original owner saying, I made this picture, and you can verify that, and you can see him saying, I transfer ownership of whatever is involved with that picture to you. Now, that has so many other huge implications because we can do that with literally anything. It's just being used in pictures right now. For example, I could sell my house as an NFT, and then the NFT moving around, and then that NFT could be put into a wallet, and then multiple people could buy a cryptocurrency coin I have that gives them access to the NFT if they were to own all the coins. So basically people can invest in an NFT and make a hedge fund out of a house just like that. And that right there is the true power, the true revolutionary thing that's happened with NFTs. That contract you have for your house, there's so much verification has to go into it. It's extremely difficult. If you've ever bought a house or a car or anything, it's an absolute mess. $400,000 NFTs are bought with total verification in seconds. And so what NFTs actually are, the ability to transfer ownership effortlessly without any trust, without any doubt that it is true ownership and verification. For example, when you buy an ape or maybe a house contract or, I don't know, a pack of SpaghettiOs. If you really want to pass around SpaghettiOs, you can verify who owned it first, made the NFT, and then who they transferred it to and verify this person owned it. You can also go and put stipulations on how the NFT will behave. For example,